Welcome to Sweet Simplicity, Country Tiny Living Done Right. In this episode, we take you deep into the heart of country charm where downsizing doesn't mean downgrading. This is more than a house, it's a lifestyle. From the wraparound porch to the rustic details inside, this tiny home proves that living small can be as grand and grounded as the open fields around it. Whether you dream of rural escapes or want a cozier life, this tour will inspire you to rethink what a home should feel like. Let's step into simplicity done beautifully. This tiny house was built on the foundation of what matters most: family, peace, and connection to nature. Every element of its design reflects the rural traditions of handcrafted living. Inspired by old farmhouses but adapted for modern simplicity, the layout prioritizes comfort, warmth, and purpose. The homeowners wanted a space that felt both nostalgic and new, where each square foot served a meaningful function. And they got exactly that. It's the perfect blend of yesteryear's heart and today's innovation. Come closer, and you'll see how it all comes together. The charm begins the moment you lay eyes on this tiny home. With its cream-colored siding, black farmhouse windows, and natural cedar trim, the home sits like a jewel in the middle of a green pasture. The classic gable roof and pitched eaves give it that quintessential country character. Surrounded by raised garden beds and a wooden fence, the home's curb appeal is both inviting and practical. This isn't just a shelter, it's a statement of thoughtful simplicity and warmth. You can feel it before you even walk through the door. The front porch is a nod to the slower pace of country living. It wraps around the house just enough to host a rocking chair, a small table for coffee, and space for muddy boots after a long walk through the woods. The owners added overhead string lights and hanging flower baskets, enhancing the romantic farmhouse vibe. The porch isn't just aesthetic, it's functional. A place to greet neighbors, watch sunsets, or just reflect. It's country life distilled into one cozy, shaded corner of the world. As you step through the front door, you're welcomed by a compact entryway that immediately sets the tone: warm, personal, and unpretentious. Reclaimed wood hooks line the wall, holding sun hats and canvas bags. Below, a bench with built-in shoe storage encourages the no shoes inside mindset. The walls are clad in soft white shiplap, and the hardwood floor extends into the rest of the home, drawing your eyes inward. This space isn't wasted, it's optimized to be a functional threshold between the outer world and the sanctuary within. The living room, though petite, feels surprisingly expansive. Natural light floods in through the generous windows on all sides, bouncing off the whitewashed walls and highlighting the grain in the wide oak flooring. A small love seat, cozy rug, and open shelving create an airy yet intimate atmosphere. The neutral palette, soft taupe, cream, and muted greens, adds to the sense of serenity. The space is designed for quiet moments, for curling up with a book, or for hosting friends over sweet tea and laughter. It's humble, yes, but profoundly comforting. Step into the kitchen, and you'll see where function and farmhouse charm collide beautifully. Butcher block countertops span either side of a galley-style layout. Open shelves display mason jars filled with flour, grains, and herbs. The white apron sink, paired with a brass faucet, gives a vintage touch that's both photogenic and practical. There's even a full-sized stove, oven, and a refrigerator cleverly disguised behind a paneled cabinet. Cooking here isn't a compromise, it's a joy. Everything has its place, and everything feels lovingly curated. Adjacent to the kitchen sits a small dining nook that makes smart use of every inch. A built-in bench with storage underneath wraps around a round wooden table, paired with two antique chairs. Above, a pendant light in black wrought iron casts a warm glow over every meal. The windows surrounding the nook look out to a vegetable garden, reinforcing the connection between land and table. Whether it's Sunday breakfast or a quiet dinner for two, this corner offers both coziness and intention. A ladder-style staircase leads to the lofted sleeping area above. Here, under the pitched roof, you'll find a snug sanctuary. The queen-size mattress is nestled between built-in shelves filled with books, candles, and heirlooms. A skylight directly overhead brings the stars into view at night and sunlight at dawn. Though the ceiling is low, the feeling is high. Draped linen curtains offer privacy when needed, and wool blankets add a rustic, cabin-like comfort. It's a space designed for deep rest, for dreams nurtured under a simple roof. Unlike most tiny homes, this one includes a downstairs bonus room that doubles as a guest room, reading nook, or hobby space. Currently styled with a daybed, vintage wall sconces, and art depicting country landscapes, it provides flexibility and comfort. This room proves that tiny living doesn't mean sacrificing accommodation. Whether it's visiting family or a quiet work-from-home corner, the space flexes beautifully. With barn-style sliding doors, it maintains privacy while adding more rural charm to the home's interior design. The bathroom in this country tiny house is nothing short of a cozy retreat. Featuring a walk-in shower with subway tiles, a deep basin sink with brass fixtures, and a composting toilet with a custom wood enclosure, it's both practical and beautiful. A large mirror opens the space visually, while a sliding barn door maximizes usable square footage. Shelving holds fluffy towels and handmade soaps, completing the spa-like ambience. For such a compact area, the bathroom packs a punch in both style and utility. Storage is essential in any tiny home, and this one delivers with style. Under the stairs are built-in drawers, cubbies, and even a hidden pull-out pantry. The loft bed lifts for under-mattress storage, and every nook is utilized, from overhead cabinets in the kitchen to cleverly disguised underbench drawers. Even decor choices double as storage, like the hanging baskets in the kitchen or the wooden chest that serves as both coffee table and blanket storage. It's proof that with creativity, small spaces can hold everything that truly matters. This home doesn't just look good, it's built with sustainable living in mind. The insulation is eco-friendly, solar panels power much of the home's needs, and a rainwater catchment system helps irrigate the garden. Inside, energy-efficient appliances and LED lighting keep usage low. The homeowners wanted a footprint that was as gentle as their lifestyle. It's country living that's not just charming, but conscientious. Living small and smart, while still indulging in the comforts of a curated, rural aesthetic. One of the highlights of this country home is the garden outside. Raised wooden beds are filled with seasonal vegetables, herbs, and wildflowers. A small greenhouse stands to one side, allowing year-round growing. There's even a chicken coop, adding to the self-sufficiency of the lifestyle. The connection to the land is more than visual, it's practical and deeply nourishing. This isn't just about growing food, it's about growing a life rooted in rhythm, care, and the joy of tending to the earth. Behind the home sits a small workshop and tool shed, styled with the same country charm as the main house. Built with reclaimed barn wood, this space is where creativity lives, used for woodworking, gardening prep, or simply tinkering. It's a humble yet vital part of the home, reinforcing the hands-on, DIY spirit of rural tiny living. For the homeowners, it's a place of restoration and productivity, a reminder that tiny living doesn't limit passion projects, it fuels them with focus. The interior design of the home avoids over-polished cliches and instead leans into authenticity. Vintage elements like worn leather, hand-woven textiles, and reclaimed wood give the space history. Each item feels like it belongs, with stories behind the decor that make it deeply personal. It's not just about looking farmhouse, it is farmhouse. A lifestyle shaped by practicality, memory, and the pursuit of honest beauty. This is a home that doesn't try too hard, because it doesn't have to. Lighting plays a central role in this tiny house. From Edison bulbs that cast golden glows to oil lamp-inspired sconces and a skylight that floods the loft with starlight, every source of light is chosen with intention. Natural light fills the day, while soft amber hues take over at night, wrapping the space in warmth. This tiny home shows that lighting isn't just functional, it's emotional. It creates ambience, tells time, and shapes mood, giving every corner a sense of calm purpose. While not part of the architecture, the atmosphere of this home wouldn't be complete without its soundtrack, the rustle of leaves, distant chickens, and the wind's whistle across the grass. It's country music in its rawest form. No background noise from highways, no city sirens, just the organic rhythm of rural life. Living tiny out here isn't just quieter, it's purer. This home sits not just on land, but with the land, making silence and birdsong part of daily life. Though small in size, the layout is generous in spirit. Every room flows into the next, open enough to breathe, yet structured enough to feel intentional. There are no dead corners, no wasted inches. It's a layout that invites movement and rest in equal measure. Whether you're cooking, working, reading, or simply watching the rain, this home embraces you. It's not about more space. It's about better use of it. The tiny home was built by hand, with the homeowners involved in every detail. From staining the porch to choosing each tile, it was a labor of love. Friends pitched in. Family gave advice. The walls quite literally hold memories of laughter, sweat, and stories shared over hammer and nail. That human element, the love poured into the build, makes the home feel more alive. It's a reminder that the process can be as meaningful as the finished product. Living tiny in the country fosters a life of connection, not only to nature but to each other. In this home, people gather closer. Conversations are longer. Distractions are fewer. The house itself seems to encourage presence. There's no room for excess, which means what remains is truly valued. That includes the relationships nurtured here. Sweet simplicity is more than design. It's a lifestyle philosophy that prioritizes real moments and meaningful connection. This country tiny home isn't just a shelter, it's a teacher. It shows you what's enough, how to slow down, how to see beauty in routine. It invites mindfulness, rewards intention, and encourages creativity. It teaches that elegance doesn't require extravagance, and that fulfillment doesn't need square footage. In its beams and bricks, it holds lessons in gratitude and contentment. It's a quiet kind of wisdom, built into every wall. Of course, the journey wasn't without its bumps. Tight budgets, weather delays, and learning curves tested patience and resourcefulness. But every challenge added to the character of the home. Each solution became a story. The imperfections now feel like personality traits, reminders that the journey was real and worth it. If anything, these trials deepened the homeowner's appreciation for what they've built. Tiny living may not always be easy, but it's always rewarding. As we take one last look around this tiny farmhouse haven, we see a life not reduced, but refined. Every surface tells a story, every choice reveals intention. The house feels full, not with things, but with meaning. Its sweet simplicity captured in wood, metal, and sunshine. For those considering the tiny life, let this home serve as a guiding light. It's not about having less, it's about having what matters most. And that is something truly special. Thank you for joining us on this tour of sweet simplicity, country tiny living done right. We hope it's inspired you, grounded you, or maybe even sparked your own dream of simpler living. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could use a little more calm in their life. Until next time, stay cozy, stay curious, and remember, it's not the size of the house, it's the soul inside that makes it home.